Arm yourselves, America. This is Defenders Live.
Here comes the danger up in this club. When we get started, man, we ain't gonna stop. We gonna turn it out till it gets too hot. Everybody sing, hey, don't turn it out till it get no more. Let's get this thing shaking like a disco ball. This is the last one and I'm gonna see go.
Oh, it is Monday. It is a full-fledged, holy crap, dumpster fire Monday. We're not hooked up directly to the internets. Steven hops up in the middle of the show. I hit the button the wrong way, and it's off by 5 seconds.
You know, whatever. It's just normal Monday, right?
It's Monday.
It is Monday for sure.
It is Monday.
Welcome to the dumpster fire that is.
Did you see that?
Yes, I did see that.
Son of a mother.
I know. Welcome to the dumpster fire that is the Defenders.
Anyway, Monday.
That is not a good thing. Let's keep on going past that.
Let's go.
We're going to look past it. We're not going to go there. Moving on.
Go to doashow.com for everything that is Defenders Live. You can catch archives. You can get swag. You can buy stuff from the shop if you choose to. You can buy t-shirts similar to ones that Steven and I are wearing. You can get mugs similar to the ones that Steven and I are using. Oh, well, there we go. You can also, we're having a raffle for the wonderful little thing. If you're watching on any of the social medias, the Facebooks, the Twitters, YouTubes, all that jazz.
It's made of hardwood.
It is a very hard wood. Mojo 50 logo that we've had custom made from the guys over at Arcadian Flag. Go to facebook.com/Arcadian Flag and look them up and see what they can do for you. Tickets are $2 a piece. Drawing will be September 3rd.
Correct.
Second hour of the show.
Yep.
Actually, probably be just before we run the numbers.
Oh, yeah.
Like we're going to make
second
y'all,
half.
you have to be there for all of it or you don't get any of it.
During that second half there, yeah.
Be there for all of it or don't get any of it.
That's right.
Let's see. Yes, you can, again, as I mentioned earlier, go to all the social medias. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, MeWe's is where we predominantly hang out. The most of those three, you can find everything there at DOA Show. Use the hashtag #ArmYourselves.
That's arm yourselves.
Yes. Doesn't matter how you capitalize it. Just make sure the LVES is there because otherwise we can't see it.
I'm blind, basically.
I just choose not to. I'm just not going to.
No.
I refuse to look in your general direction.
Darn it.
Daggun it.
Dang darn. Dang it dang.
Dang darn. Yeah, this
dang
thing is a
darn.
little wonky.
What are
now.
you doing over there? Stop it.
So I got the
Whatever you're
extender,
doing,
and
stop
now
it.
I'm trying to get this out of my face so I can see exactly what my computer screen says because I've refused to wear glasses. So it's all on the air.
Yes,
anyway.
Dylan slipped.
Shut up.
And said a second hour. Yes.
I did.
He did.
That may or may not have been a Freudian slip.
I don't know.
We won't know
until the time comes.
Only time will tell. Anyway.
Continuing on. So let me ask you a question, buddy.
Please ask me a question.
Do you know the origins of the Second Amendment?
You mean where it was written by the founders to,
the
right to own or the right to bear arms shall not be infringed?
Yep.
Yeah, no, I remember that very well.
Okay.
So
you're wrong.
I'm sorry.
You're wrong.
How am I wrong?
You're wrong.
No.
Yes.
I'm right,
yes.
actually.
See, slave owners dictated the language of the Second Amendment.
Dictated.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Say that one more time in my good ear.
Slave owners dictated the language of the Second Amendment.
Dictated. And how is that exactly? I'm confused. Are you going to sit there and play that the founding fathers were all slave owners and therefore... Wait a minute. So I'm trying to figure out what the problem with this is.
Okay, so Southern aristocrats wanted armed militia mainly to control their slaves.
No.
So they wanted language in their new nation's constitution protecting that right.
No. No, they did not. They were being pissed on and tortured.
If you guys don't get it yet, I'm not saying that this is correct. I am being very sarcastic, and I'm reading this from the Daily Beast.
It's just called tongue-in-cheek.
That's exactly what it is.
Yay. Oh, does that me? Son of a motherless
Yeah, you need to turn that off, buddy.
Well, when someone dings through, I'll do it.
All right, thank you. You see, From the Daily Beast.
Yeah. Because this is where you need to go, by the way.
That's right. Yeah. Mass shootings in El Paso and Daytona have highlighted once again the importance of the Supreme Court's 2008 landmark decision of D.C. versus Heller, declaring that the Second Amendment protects an individual's right to possess a gun. On the surface, the Second Amendment seems straightforward.
But no, because it is. It's very simple.
In 27 words, it declares a well-regulated militia being necessary to secure to the security of a free state. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
Yes, that is. You cannot get any clearer.
A but.
No, there's
A
no.
but.
A but?
A but.
Whose butt?
But.
How big is this butt?
Very.
Wow, apparently.
Baby got butt. Interpretive problems arise when we try to figure out the relationship between two parts of the Second Amendment and what they have with each other. In his ruling, Scalia made a point of dividing the amendment into separate halves.
Not separate.
Separate halves.
No. There's no separate half. It's all one thing.
He contended that while the militia and the prefatory clauses introduce the Second Amendment, it did not curtail the second or operative clause and its assertions of the right to bear arms.
This is.
And I quote, "The former does not limit the grammatical, but rather announces the purpose."
Okay. This doesn't make any actual sense here. Sorry, we're picking up background, and I'm trying to fix that.
It's okay. We're fine.
Go back up just a tad. We're gonna go back up to. I'll do it because I got the same thing here.
What do you want?
It says right here, a well-regulated militia,
Right.
being necessary
Right.
to the security
Right.
for a free state.
Right.
The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
But
Period. Full stop. There is no.
But you see, there are two clauses right there.
No.
There's two.
No.
There are two separate clauses.
Okay. What clauses? is
See,
it?
you have a well-regulated militia
Mm-hmm.
being necessary
Mm-hmm.
for the security of the state.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. And what would be?
And then the second clause is the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So what's the difference?
See, the former does not limit the latter grammatically, but rather announces its purpose.
No, it doesn't.
That's right. It does.
No, it doesn't.
Yet putting all these into the contextual elements together, we find that they guarantee the individual's right to possess or carry weapons in case of confrontation.
This is so stupid.
In case of confrontation.
In case of what confrontation exactly? Like the situation where you may have to use a gun? What kind of confrontation are we talking about exactly?
The confrontation that we is talking about.
This doesn't.
The militia issue was important enough for James Madison and John Henry.
Not John Henry.
Patrick Henry, excuse me.
I was
Patrick
gonna say.
Henry. John Henry's another guy. Patrick Henry.
Wrong
Henry.
Wrong Henry.
That's his cousin.
That was.
Second cousin twice removed. It's really weird.
It's
You don't want to
really
get into the situation. Anyway,
Family reunions were hell.
that's right. See, Henry feared, without checks upon it,
Not feared. Was he afeared?
he feared
Oh Lord.
Congress could undermine the ability of the militias in Virginia and elsewhere
This is so
in the
stupid.
South to suppress slave uprisings and pursue runaway slaves.
I hate the Daily Beast. You people are so stupid. You people are so I'm beginning to wonder. You realize the people who write for the Daily Beast are the guys who used to get swirlied in school.
Probably so.
That's why they write like crap, because they're still got toilet water in their ears. Are you kidding me? Okay. Let's just for a moment.
Right.
Just for a moment.
Just for a moment.
Let's pretend that this asshat knows what he's talking about. Let's say that he's right.
Sure.
Let's just say for the moment he's right.
All right, I'm right.
Okay.
Okay.
That was back then.
Okay.
What about today? You mean to tell me that they're slaves floating around here and they can't have guns? Actually, that's kind of a true thing, but that's not the same kind of true.
Well, I mean, there are slaves now.
Yeah.
There are a lot of slaves.
Yeah, but
there are a lot of slaves.
Most of what they're referring to, at least what they're referring to in this story and stuff, is they're referring to people of color. So you mean to tell me that there's not a person of color in this entire country that can have a gun?
Right.
No. Again, I'm going to come back to the little last part is the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Period. Full stop.
But that's why we got the 3-5 clause.
Because that's important now. That's been utilized so many times. 3-5 clause. Shut the hell
That's
up.
right. We got the 3-5 clause. Because we in the South, we just needed to make sure that not only did we have our slaves, but they counted as peoples.
I'm using about 3/5 of your brain right now anyway. Good Lord. This is, and again, and the bad part about this is there are people who read this and go, oh my God. They can't, oh my goodness.
There's for real.
And y'all are stupid. Just
Please stop.
Not y'all. Y'all aren't stupid.
You guys are great. Daily Beast, shut the F up.
Pretty much. Find something to do. Clean the toilet water out of your ears and for a moment, just a moment.
Just a moment?
Just a moment. Pay attention and do some, I don't know, research.
Ooh. There are some other places where we need to do research.
Where would that be exactly?
When we buy cell phone service.
Really?
Yes. You see, Big Mobile is using its influence to push a radical anti-faith, anti-gun, anti-family agenda. I know you're shocked.
I am. Color me shocked.
You're colored.
What color? Does that mean I get to get like...
No.
Damn.
If you're using their services, you're supporting their attacks on our values, and we must become more educated customers, okay?
We must.
Do not miss your chance to support your gun rights, your religious liberties, your immigration laws, and the sanctity of life when you switch to a veteran-led Patriot Mobile. It's America's only conservative cell phone company out there.
Good.
Not just good. Awesome.
Was I not excited enough? Is that the problem?
You were not excited enough. There was no excitement in your voice.
Was that a mediocre at best?
That was very mediocre at best.
Apologize.
I need more from you, sir.
Oh my God, yes!
Thank you.
Thank you.
That kind of hurt.
Sorry.
Call them at 1-877-367-7524. That's 1-877-367-7524. Or go to the website at patriotmobile.com/mojo50. That's patriotmobile.com/mojo50. And when you do that, use the code 5. That's F-I-V-E. Not the number, but the letters F-I-V-E. And you can get a Moto Z3 Play for only $5 a month. It's a limited time only promotion, but it is available for you. And don't forget, they have unlimited talk and text plans starting as low as $25 a month. Why not switch now?
Why not?
I mean, I did.
That's true.
It is true.
It is true.
I have Patriot Mobile, and it's amazing.
And I will very shortly. Pick-a-pool, Snarky Jackhole.
No.
Oh, yeah, he's hitting it home already.
Oh.
Why, Steven? Why do you want to irritate me first thing on a Monday with this Daily Beast load of fertilizer?
Because I've been burdened
You're a beast of burden?
all day
You've been a beast
with crap, and I just needed to shovel it off on somebody else.
You have a beast of burden?
Yes.
Actually, it was my story. I found it. Don't. I hate the Stones. It would.
Then why did you bring it up?
It's the only thing I could think of at that point. I couldn't think of another song. No, it was my story actually. I picked it out, and it's my fault. And
Dylan did it.
Steven was the one who started reading it. I'm like, all right, well, I'll play off of it like that. I'll play irritated bad guy. I'm
Yeah,
good
see,
like that.
you work better as the irritated
I
bad
do.
guy.
I
work
do.
better as the guy
Angry
that's
Dylan,
picking on.
Angry Dylan is
It's
so much
much
better.
easier.
So much better and easier.
So much better. Anyway.
It is. God bless it.
So blame Dylan.
Yes, it's my fault.
That's how it is.
It's my fault.
Oh, and also while you're doing that, the Notify ICE Act. Have you guys remember that? Do you remember when that happened?
Oh.
I mean, it was so February.
I mean, what were you doing in February?
I was doing this.
Yeah, so was I. Well, no, I wasn't.
Maybe. I don't think
I
you
was
were.
behind the scenes.
Yeah, somewhere else.
Let's not talk about that.
Okay, let's
moving
not-
on. Let's
moving
talk
on.
about that. What about this ICE thing going on? What happened here?
So the Notify ICE Act, at the time, it was a bit of controversy.
You don't say.
Yeah, because it's called Notify ICE, right? And the entire purpose of it was to help alert authorities if undocumented immigrants attempt to buy a gun. Yeah.
Because they're not allowed to.
Right.
Because they're not citizens.
Right.
And that's a bad thing.
Right.
Okay. So
when it happened, the reason why it was so controversial is because every Democrat that was in the committee voted no.
Inconceivable.
And yet it still passed.
shows how much
that committee.
how much power there was actually there. It was almost pointless.
And it still it passed that committee. But I want to point out that's telling you that it's okay for illegal immigrants to buy guns, but not you.
Weird how that works out, isn't it?
Not you.
Yeah, you can't do it.
But a person who isn't even supposed to be in America, no problem.
Is anybody shocked by this? Like, seriously,
I'm really not shocked.
Because
at all, but
think about all the other things that illegal immigrants get to have that you don't get to have.
Right.
You know, free healthcare.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about like socialized free healthcare.
No,
We're talking like
free. Just
like
walk in and get it for free.
Like good capitalistic style
healthcare.
Capitalistic style at socialism prices. That's exactly what this is.
That is a pitch if I have never heard one.
And that's exactly what it is. It's and
now for one time only.
Tax-free virtually.
Oh,
There's no money. There's you don't have to do anything.
You're making me sad. Stop it.
I know. And
I don't want to think about that.
I don't either, but it is.
Stop it.
It's true.
It's
true.
We're not doing this.
But
anyway, so continuing on, the reason why this is a problem.
You mean besides the fact that it's, again, capitalistic style level of quality at socialism prices? Go ahead.
Right. Well, the Notify ICE Act, once again, I said, it was passed out of committee.
Because in your face.
Into another committee.
Oh, good. Because nothing like passing the buck.
And then into another subcommittee.
Oh, good. Because.
And it has been held in that subcommittee doing abso-frickin-lutely nothing.
Not it.
Since February.
Oh, I guess that was me. Sorry.
It was you.
Daggone it.
Since February.
Not February.
February. It has done absolutely nothing since then.
Not a daggone thing.
No.
February.
And you know what that means? That means the Democrats who are technically in charge of Congress are intentionally holding it up. They want illegal immigrants, otherwise known as illegal aliens.
You mean undocumented persons?
No, I mean illegal aliens.
You mean persons, illegal, or not? You can't say illegal, so it'd be undocumented. What is it? Undocumented refugees. Isn't that how they're calling it now? Isn't that how they're trying to twist it? Trying to twist it. God almighty.
Man, you were off today. What I'm trying to say is.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. It bothers me to know to the nth degree, all right? It bothers me to, when you say something like missed it by that much, I'm on the that much scale. I'm on the that much scale.
If it gets much, yeah, but that much is getting much. It's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. It's like
there's so little care left.
Yeah, sorry, we're running fresh out of give a damn. So sorry. So sorry.
Anyway, I bring this up because I wanted you to know that the government, your government, is doing absolutely nothing with a bill that would actually help protect you and your family. And wouldn't that be wonderful?
You mean if it actually helped people?
A bill that could actually produce a law that could help your family? By protecting people and stopping people who are illegal aliens from buying guns?
Because what's funny about that is because that's the actual primary job of the government is to protect its citizens. That's why they have full control over the military and not the little pockets of militias as there used to be back in the day.
You don't say.
I did say. I'll say it again. It's pretty simple, really. That's the only job, actually, is to secure the borders, to maintain country. What's another word for national sovereignty? That was the word I'm looking
There
for.
you go. National sovereignty.
National sovereignty.
Right.
That's it. That's their only job. It's not to do anything. It's not to supply you with health care. It is not to make sure that you have the best interwebs. It's not any of that. It's to just...
It's not to stop you from having CBD oil, that's for sure.
No, I'll be damned it's not. It literally is supposed to make sure you are safe inside of your country and allow you and leave you alone. So you may do as you
With
need
your
to
freedoms.
do. Yes.
It is there to
Self-governance.
protect your freedom so that you can govern yourself and be
And go buy some CBD oil.
and be secure about
And a good
it.
place to buy that.
Is mojo50.com.
Of course.
See, KBMD's CBD oil is not only physician recommended, but it's physician recommended because it's been used by real people and had real success.
That's true.
It's the best price per milligram of any third-party tested CBD oil on the market today. It's recommended clinically because it's been trusted by the medical doctors. It's got a full spectrum CBD, which works best when used with other natural terpenes and compounds. It's called an entourage effect.
An entourage.
Entourage.
Every time I hear
effect.
that, I keep thinking of the TV show that I never watched.
Which one?
Entourage.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
I'm just interrupting you. Go on.
Okay. CBD is also CO2. The KBMD CBD is CO2
Say
extracted.
that 5 times fast. Holy
I
smokes.
know, and I say it pretty fast anyway.
It's pretty good.
Uh-huh.
Try it again.
I said KBMD CBD is CO2 extracted and deriving from the cleanest extraction without any harsh chemicals. Which means you get the purest stuff, man. You get the purest of the pure stuff.
You want the good stuff, man?
You're going to get the good stuff. If you go
Do
over to
you want it?
mojo50.com/shop, that's mojo50.com/shop, and use the promo code DEFENDERS to get you $15 off the price. That's $15 when you use the promo code DEFENDERS over at mojo50.com/shop.
Wow. I can't read a lot of this stuff because most of them are emojis.
Okay,
or,
don't
GIFs.
Don't worry about it because
So we're not going to. MeWe, y'all have fun. God bless you all.
You know, so one of the things that I do want to point out here,
Yes,
because
because real fast, Robert Bowers over on one of the watch parties have thrown up there. And CBD is way overpriced, and it is. It
most of the time.
It is most of the time. Problem with it is because it's a kind of a new product. The government is obviously being the
There's a lot of government regulations, dude.
a lot of douchebaggery going on.
That is very
And
true.
so once you start getting past all of that, and they're going to have to lighten things up, and it'll get better. And before you know it, it'll be fine. But until then,
Speaking of douchebaggery, Bernie Sanders calls for a ban on police to use facial recognition at the border.
Oh, there's so many jokes there, and I'm not going to go into that.
See, Senator Bernie Sanders has called for a...
Excuse me.
You're right there?
Oh, I told you it was that damn funny.
Oh, it was good times. He's called for a complete ban on the police to use facial recognition as part of his campaign on border plan and criminal justice reform. If elected, Sanders specifically pledges to ban the use of facial recognition software for policing.
Do you realize the problem with this?
No.
You don't see a problem with that at all?
No, not at all.
Okay. So, y'all know how facial recognition technology works?
No.
You know how if something recognizes you?
Nope.
Because it's seen you before.
Oh.
You mean if it's never been seen before, it's not going to make a difference.
There's no recognition then.
There's exactly. They're all new.
Oh.
Are you?
I see what you're going here.
There you go,
All right.
guys. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
All right, I waited about 5 seconds because I know we're about 5 seconds behind.
Yeah.
Because Dylan doesn't know how to press the buttons.
I did press the button. It just wasn't set right.
He doesn't know how to set the sounders.
No, it's not my fault. It was that fault. It was the computer's fault. I don't know what happened.
He's blaming a computer.
AI is blaming AI.
An AI is blaming a computer, which isn't AI. It's dumber than he is.
And I can't do math.
That's right.
God bless me.
Oh, goodness. What are you guys talking about over in the freaking MeWe's? Like, what is this? Oh, okay. All the guns of Obama's forced Arizona FFL to sell to the cartel. The pitch Stephen's voice hit with that tells me it is indeed a problem.
Just the pitch? Really? Wasn't anything
Wasn't
else?
anything else, no.
Just the pitch. Okay. No, this works for me.
Oh, yeah.
Fine.
Jackal, rule number 5, Jackal says, don't make Stephen sad. Bad Dylan. Bad Dylan.
I know. Put my hand out and just slap it. I know.
Bad Dylan.
I know. I'm a horrible person.
Yep, you did bad. It wasn't good. It was not good.
Helps if I can type.
It really does. I don't know what you're doing, but it does help if you can type. That'd be amazing. All right, so I don't know exactly how soon it's going to be, so I'm just going to kind of let the clock roll out when it hits.
And we'll wait 5 seconds after it plays, I guess.
Yeah.
Son of a motherless.
Yeah,
bucket.
that's all you, buddy. Like, I think we're 5 seconds behind, so I think we're okay now.
Maybe.
It'd be weird if it just like randomly.
Yeah, but what if I stopped it for 5 seconds?
Don't do it.
Yeah.
You can't count.
That's true.
All right, let's stop. That was more like 7 seconds.
Maybe. I don't know.
That was 7. It was definitely not 5.
Yeah.
It's 7 seconds minimum that you cut off there.
I don't know. All I know is that we're gonna eat. Well, no.
No, not really.
No,
We'll
not
be
now.
okay.
Not tonight.
It'll be all right.
Sadly, today is our one
don't
getaway.
No,
It's the one
not
getaway.
Even, not even. Nope. Not gonna do it.
I don't know.
Not gonna do it.
I was asked, do you think does the CBD oil that we have can it be used on animals?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't think it's been tested on animals yet.
I don't think it has. But then again, like realistically,
I don't. It's not harmful.
It should all be the same thing theoretically, right?
I don't believe CBD oil is harmful to animals.
No, and I've seen that they have some for animals. I'm not a botanist, so I have no idea, but it should all be the same stuff, right? You squeeze the juice out of the plant, and Bob's your Uncle Susan, your aunt. You got a CBD oil. I mean, I know that's a very rudimentary way of saying it, but I'm just guessing. I don't know. I was asked that question, and
Damn it, Jim! I'm a radio host, not a botanist.
I may have stayed at a hotel or a whole Holiday Inn, but that doesn't make me a doctor.
Backyard cows. To be fair.
Uh-oh. Wait. Where'd it go?
To be fair.
To be fair.
Dylan did say that he can't count.
That was never a question. Like, my math skills were never a question for debate. I thought we had this conversation years ago. This was
a long time.
Of course,
coming.
then again, I thought the whole Earth being flat thing was laid to rest too, and apparently not. So, oh well. God bless it all. Let's see. I want to before we move on anywhere. Let's see. Dun 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 dun. Trying to check out, see all the.
Well, you check out and
I'm
see
looking
that. I'm
these.
gonna tell these people about combat flip flops. Okay.
Combat flip flops.
To create a peaceful, forward-thinking opportunity for self-determined entrepreneurs affected by conflict, their willingness to take bold risks, community connections, and distinct design communicate business, not bullets. Flipping the view on how wars won through persistence, respect, and creativity. We empower the mindful consumer to manufacture peace through trade.
I feel like we need some very serious.
I really need serious music for that.
I don't have
No,
anything.
don't worry about it now. We're done.
It's too late, now.
We're
But
done. We're done with it. But look, that is one of the quotes from Combat Flip-Flops. These people are amazing. They're set to build communities, to fund women's education. Their tagline is "Join the unarmed forces." You can be the change by helping them help other people. Go to combatflipflops.com. That's combatflipflops.com. Use the promo code Defender25 when you purchase, and you can get 25% off your first time purchase with them. Go to combatflipflops.com. Use the promo code Defender25. Be the change. Join the unarmed forces. Combatflipflops.com.
I was gonna play the perfect song, but I think I'm gonna wait on it.
I think, we should, next time we do it, you know what the perfect song would be?
What's that?
The Independence Day
presidential
speech music in
No,
the
I
background.
don't have that one.
That would be really
No,
good.
I don't have that one. I was gonna do this. Oh wait.
No, that's not going to work. It's not going to work. Okay, you can turn it off now.
I thought it would work. I thought it was fitting, but to each his own, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess it's not a big deal. So
we mentioned this before.
Uh-huh.
It was a possibility.
Yes.
And apparently I was going to say this is proof that there's a God. There's much better reasons to prove that there's a God, but
well, no.
this one is
whoa. Whoa.
You don't
We need the proper music.
Oh, we do.
We need the proper music, all right?
Because this does need to be given the total respect. Planned Parenthood is leaving the federal Title X family planning program rather than comply with the new Trump administration rules regarding abortion counseling. Yes, there was talk.
Happy days are here again.
That means we're not paying for it.
Thank God.
It's one of those things where we mentioned this before. There was a possibility, and this is just an update to finalize it. Planned Parenthood has said F you to Title X and said we're out like a fat kid in dodgeball. The new rules issued by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services earlier this year prohibit Title X grantees from providing or referring patients for abortions, except in cases of rape, incest, or medical emergency.
Right, which means that Planned Parenthood would no longer be able to refer out abortions.
Yes, which is pretty much all they do.
Which means all their money would go away.
Pretty much. Well, at least all the federal money.
funding.
Yes.
And so instead of doing that,
yeah,
they've decided to step away.
Yes, because why not? Why sit here and actually have morals and standings and everything else? No, we're just gonna walk away, and because they get, like, in all fairness, I think it's only, what is it, like 10%? Is it 10%? No, it's not quite 10%. It's not a lot in the grand scheme of it all. The amount of money that Planned Parenthood gets as a whole is not. It's a drop in the bucket.
Really,
as far as government goes, the government money is not a lot at all. So they're not really going to miss anything, which is fine. If you want to go in and pay to kill your baby, then I may not be a fan of you killing your baby, but it's your money, it's your stuff.
Once again, I completely disagree with this. That
No,
it
no,
needs
no,
to be illegal.
I say it's illegal too, but it's not at this point with the everything in place, the way everything is.
Mm-hmm.
It is legal to do it.
Right.
At this point, I can at least accept and be thankful for the fact that I'm not having to pay for it.
So you're saying at this point, what difference does it make?
Yes. God, I wish we had that. That might be one I need to put down. Hold on. Let me add that to the list.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Yeah, we need to get that somewhere.
Fine. Okay.
Yeah, you good?
Gotcha.
Okay. But anyway, we are celebrating a little bit.
Yes, because again, we're not having to pay for it. Again.
Yeah, that's right. That means my government, my taxes
are not going to pay.
They're not going to pay for any of this.
Yes. Yay. No more. Well, hold on.
Wait.
Title X is only part of what Planned Parenthood gets. Again, it's not.
Well, they also get a lot of donations.
They do get a lot of donations, but I don't think that's the only government funding they get. It is a big one, but it's not the only one.
Okay.
I got to look into that a little bit deeper. I could be wrong. Thank you. But either way, they have walked away from it, which means technically, we're not paying for it. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Oh, happy day.
That's right. Zig, the Jackhole Gator King, says that was really effing loud.
You're welcome.
Dick.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
I don't know what was
That was
loud.
the shout out.
Oh. Oh.
That was really loud, apparently.
You know what it was? Is he was drifting off to sleep in the back of that truck of
That's
his,
exactly what
and
it
he had the
was.
earbuds in his ear, and then all of a sudden,
Because he was used to the
Yup. He thought he was being lulled into a false sense of security.
And I just woke you the heck up. You're welcome.
Hashtag stay woke.
That's right. And by woke, I mean awake, so you can comment.
Yes, nobody wants to. You got to be part of this, man.
Speak up.
Don't have it.
Speak up.
Yeah.
I can't hear you, Sonny.
Say it in my good ear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Moving right along, because who cares about Planned Parenthood?
Nobody.
Not I. Activists can no longer assume religious symbols will be hidden from view.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Activists can no longer assume religious symbols will be hidden from view. This
Allegedly.
Yes, from the Daily Wire. In recent decades, progressives have turned to the courts to accomplish what ought to be done in the political arena.
To everything. Turn.
There is a season.
Turn.
Carrie's going to be so mad. Sorry, Virginia. Anyway. No less is that true when it comes to religiously expressive symbols that appear in public. The U.S. Supreme Court decision in the American Legion versus AHA may be redirecting. Yeah, haha. You know that. You know AHA, right?
I know AHA. Is that like Wham?
Take on me. Take on me. Take me on. Okay. It may be redirecting activists back to where the debate should take place. Justice Samuel Alito, authoring the Supreme Court's majority opinion in the recent case, explained that, quote, established religiously expressive monuments, symbols, and practices are now afforded a strong presumption of constitutionality.
Constitutionality.
That's it. Thank you. End quote. That is good news for the citizens of the Lehigh, thank you, County in Pennsylvania.
You want to know why?
Yeah, tell me why.
Because a few years ago, someone complained about the county's official seal.
Of course they did, because God knows you have nothing better to do with your day than to bitch about a seal that's been around for 100, 200 years.
Exactly, and when the political means of having the seal altered failed, a group of secular activists sued.
Are you kidding? Of course they sued. Why wouldn't they sue?
And the county seal, originally adopted in 1944, displayed the words Lehigh County.
Mm-hmm.
Scrawled on a yellow ribbon
Mm-hmm.
with images of industrial buildings.
Okay.
Imagery suggesting agriculture, including a cow,
Okay.
in top of the flag.
Okay. Is that it?
And a red heart.
Okay.
And the most offensive of the to the activists,
Mm-hmm.
a very large cross.
I've always wondered about this stuff. I truly cannot understand it. I get to a point the whole, oh, you're shoving your religion on me. Okay. But on the whole.
Thank you. Sorry, I was typing.
No, you're good. What is actually wrong with Christianity in the sense of the basics of, like, say, I don't know, the 10 Commandments? Stop it with the seal. Oh my God. It's distracting. Jeez, this is why we can't have nice things, guys.
I know. It is.
People in the MeWe. Holy God, y'all are done. Give me
Amazing.
your keys. Y'all are
Go home.
Go home.
You're drunk.
Go home, Karen. I just lost my train of thought. Okay, no, but on the whole, Christianity is thank you, is pretty much a religion of peace. Like, you could argue, well, they say you can't, that gays are going to hell. Well, okay. It also says that adulterers are going to hell.
It also says murderers are going to hell.
Yeah. So.
It also says those who kill their babies are going to hell.
Yeah. So
Because it's called murder.
Yeah, it's one of them things you just kind of have to. As a whole, you're making a big deal out. Thank you. You're making a big deal out of nothing, guys. God, y'all are killing me.
You guys are so good.
There's
so good tonight.
What is the problem with having a cross up there? Like, especially when it was put there back in a time when more people
believed in it
and coalesced around it. Why would you have a problem with it now? Because I get it if there are people actively, like, I don't know, the radical Muslims that are out killing people like that. Those are the things you kind of worry about. I'm not talking about the reformed, daggone it, the reformed Muslims. I'm talking about the radical ones.
Yes.
Those are the people you worry about. Again, Christianity the same way. If they're doing something that crazy, then yes, we have a problem. But we don't.
Mm-hmm.
Christianity, as most time, will sit there and say, well, that's a sin, and people get their panties in a wad about it. That's it.
Yes.
Why are you a cross on there? Because, yes, the idea of treating your neighbor as you treat yourself and loving one another, which is what a lot of people twist the Bible to say that's all it says.
Right, which is weird.
Is such a bad thing. Have you noticed that? They'll twist the Bible to fit what they want to until moments like this, and then they'll bitch about it. It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah,
I'm confused.
I never understood that.
I don't either.
It's not really a thing.
Apparently it is.
It is a thing, but
It
it
is a
shouldn't be a
stupid
thing.
thing.
You know what else is a thing? Constipation.
Oh, not when you're Ron.
Not when you're Ron, and
El Jefe.
not when you're taking Atrantil.
Or when you're drinking APR coffee, but that's not what this commercial is about.
Well, I mean, we can talk about APR coffee.
We can.
Look, right now we actually blended the chocolate biscotti and the blueberry.
Yes.
Oh,
That'll make your butt pucker.
it's
Ugh.
so good.
It's a good day for everybody.
So
but
delicious. This is
APR coffee. Go to AmericanPrideRoasters.com.
which is amazing.
It is, but that's not what this commercial is about. This
It's an unofficial sponsor of
Yes.
Mojo 50. This is about Atrantil, though.
yes.
See, Atrantil is amazing. It's got a crazy name, but it's also got really good results.
Really? Like really good results?
Like really good results.
Like really?
Really. Look, it was developed by a board of certified gastroenterologists, one of them being Dr. Ken Brown. I hear he's a butt man.
I hear it's a butt man. It's the same guy that also does the CBD oils that we mentioned earlier.
Yeah, that's KBMD.
You know what? He's
Ken
kind
Brown
of got his hands in a lot of things there, doesn't he? There you go.
Oh, man, that's really not
That's
good.
gross.
He really likes to be in the eye of the storm there. I just
The center of it all.
But gut health is a big problem. It's a big problem for all of us. And Ken's Atrantil is an amazing fix to help get that gut bacteria back into place. Not only is it good for gassy issues, for cramping, for getting your bowels to move properly, but it also helps you if you are, I don't know, you need an extra boost for energy. If you're a person who does sports all the time, you need extra stamina. You need to build that up. If you have better gut health, you have better health overall. Atrantil is just one of those things that'll definitely help that setup. See, it's from the polyphenol blend, which is essential.
There you go.
For boosting up the for the autoimmune issues, for boosting your. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm having a brain fart. For boosting all of your gastroenterological germs and biodome and all the rest of it that's in there, because your gut health is amazing and you need to actually keep that healthy. If you don't, because like the rest of us, you eat a bunch of trashy food, maybe you should check out Atrantil. Go to lovemytummy.com. That's lovemytummy.com/mojo. That is a great, great gift. Lovemytummy.com/mojo. And you can get a special offer at the top. You can get a 3-month supply of 90 capsule box, which is normally by itself, the 90 capsules, $39.95. But you can get a 3-month supply for only $99. That's $20, same as downtown, right off the top. Check him out today. Go to lovemytummy.com/mojo. Lovemytummy.com/mojo. What you got?
All right. You want to do this one? Because you found it. You got a little giddy about it. So
It's funny.
it is funny. You do this one. I'm going to do the last one.
All right, I'm going to do this one.
You got to now. If you're going to do this, you need to give it. See, we need some.
We need that music, but I don't have
I know.
that
I
music.
thought about that too.
I don't have that music.
I wonder if I can.
No, we're not gonna. No, we're
It's
not
not
gonna. We're not gonna
time.
rush. We don't have time to rush that.
Well,
so.
at least do the accent.
All right,
You can do that.
sure.
You got to sound. You got to do your best to sound as much like Marlon Brando as you can.
Marlon Brando.
Not Marlon. Well, no, not.
I'm not gonna do my. I'm gonna do a voice.
It made me sad.
His father would have smacked him. This from a Godfather star who shames quiz. Yeah, that actually. Who shames Fredo about his Fredo rant? Gianni Russo.
Only on a Monday.
That's right. Gianni Russo, who starred in The Godfather, said Chris Cuomo made a fool out of himself during the viral rant in which he said he likened Fredo to the N-word.
Again, so if anybody has any questions about that, the word Fredo is nothing like the N-word. And why is that? Because you can say the word Fredo and you still can't say the N-word. Moving on.
Fredo, you broke my heart. Why would you do this on the day of my daughter's wedding?
See, Gianni Russo, he played the treacherous son-in-law in the 1972 classic, and he told TMZ that Cuomo's father, former Governor Mario Cuomo, would smack him over that tirade, and Cuomo's brother, Andrew, is the current governor of New York.
Fredo, you broke my heart.
This is so dumb. This is so dumb.
Oh, it's just so stupid. It's so stupid. Why?
Poor Chris Cuomo.
You know, we actually had Alfredo today.
Yes, we did.
It's really good.
So banging.
Sausage Alfredo.
Yeah, it was. Had a little kick to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's some meat in your mouth.
Oh, yeah. And that Alfredo sauce.
Yes. Nothing like a little white sauce on your chin.
Ring the bell.
I thought you had your hand on it. Sorry.
No, I didn't.
It's this whole thing is so stupid. All you're trying to do is find a reason to be upset.
Yes.
That's it.
Like rule number 5, Jackal. The pasta al inward.
Yeah, that's actually
Makes good point.
Except you can't say it that way because that's a whole different dish altogether.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a bad dish.
That's ravioli.
Just Chris, seriously, dude, just let it go, man. You have nothing. You're a wash up has been.
Mm-hmm.
You're oh my god.
Kevin Hutchison over on the Facebook says, Chris is not only the Fredo, he's the Jeb Bush, the Don Swayze,
No.
the ugly Jonas brother.
Oh.
He's Jesse's brother, Frank James. Jesse James.
Yeah, I got that. Everybody hated Frank. Frank was
He's Billy Baldwin.
oh my god.
John Wilkes Booth, Edwin Booth. He's the Bo Bridges, basically. He's the Frank Stallone of the Cuomo crime family.
Wow. You know what I thought of when I thought of Jeb? Please clap.
And you deserve that, Kevin. You deserve that.
That was awesome.
You deserve that clap.
Look at that
sir.
backyard cows. I actually put the GIF up there for
Right
it.
at
It's
the
perfect timing.
So much timing.
Great minds think alike.
Mhm. And see, they're actually like 5 seconds
I know.
behind us.
I know.
So they're going to be like, wait, it wasn't timed right.
It is to me.
It was to us.
For us, it was spot on.
Amazing.
Spot on.
Oh, gosh.
Cuomo it's one of those things where they're trying to stay relevant. Oh, we're so much better because we're in the middle. No, you're not.
Cuomo arigato.
Mr. Ribato.
Cuomo.
Como arigato, Mr. Ribato.
Cuomo.
Como arigato. God help us all. This is.
We're all gonna end in a fiery crash.
You mean it's going to be very similar to a
But it's gonna be fiery meteor of death.
hurry now, come Lord, I beg. Please be tonight. I need it now. Okay.
He will come on the clouds like fire.
Not quick enough. So to round out this dumpster fire, final story of the night.
Yes.
This is from NBC News because where else would you get this but only NBC?
You know, I hear NBC News is going tits up.
Funny you should say that. Women ask Supreme Court to toss the topless ban. Why are rules different for men? Out of Washington.
Hold on. No.
Three.
No.
Three New Hampshire women are asking the Supreme Court to declare the city ordinance banning women from appearing topless in public violates the Constitution by treating men and women differently. Their rallying cry is "Free the nipple." A global motto for women seeking equal treatment. The case began in 2016 when Ginger Piero did her yoga class exercises topless at a lakeside beach in Laconia and was arrested for violating a city ordinance banning public nudity, including the, quote, showing of the female breast
Tickles.
with less than a fully opaque covering any part of the nipple.
How could
End
they do
quote.
this? How could they do this?
Well, pretty simple. They walked up and said, "Pardon me, ma'am, but you're under arrest for indecent exposure and
No.
public nudity."
Well, that's pretty
And
simple,
then they-
actually.
Then they read them the Miranda rights and
Mhm.
handcuffed her and walked her away. It was a pretty
Oh,
simple
wow.
process. Pretty cut and dry.
That's I thought
textbook, as one might say.
I thought there was more to it.
No, no, it's pretty much there. 3 days later, two other women,
Mm-hmm.
who I don't care to name because they're not important,
Right.
went to the same beach, appearing to not be wearing a top as well, in protest of the arrest. And they, too, were charged with violating the nudity law. Guys, did anybody think that because more than one happened, it was suddenly going to go, oh, crap, maybe we'll let this slide? You're morons. Anyway,
I don't get
all
it.
three are challenged their convictions, but lost in the New Hampshire courts. They were asking the Supreme Court to hear their appeal when the court's new term begins in October, because that's what the Supreme Court is for, to talk about stuff at a municipal level.
Yeah. Once again, guys, this is talking about a local law. And technically that's part of the Constitution. They have the constitutional right at the local level to say, yeah, I'm sorry, but we here at the local level don't want you to run around topless as a female.
Yeah, that's just that you want.
Sad to say, that's kind of how our Constitution was set up. That's how our government is set up. We are a republic, and all the powers not talked about in the Constitution are then vested to the people and the state.
Yeah, that's what you call the that's the 10th, I believe it is.
Oh,
Isn't that the 10th Amendment?
Was that the 10th?
Could be the 10th. I could be wrong, but just saying. They say that topless bans are discriminatory because men can appear in public without their shirts.
Yeah, I really don't like looking at men with shirts
I'm
off
not
either.
a fan either, to be
I'm right
especially
there with
when
you.
they actually have like muscle.
Men should have shirts on all the time.
I would arguably agree that it doesn't really matter either way, but really, if the law is, how does it? My question. Okay,
Yes.
Supreme Court. How the hell? The Supreme Court's not going to hear this.
They might.
No, they can't. It's a local level law. It's a city ordinance.
They might.
Get the hell out of here.
They will.
They probably will.
Nah, maybe
Hopefully they'll get some sense and throw it out.
And by then, our notorious RBG will be slightly closer to death.
She'll probably be like, heck yeah, I'm going to run, and she'll sit on the bench without wearing a gown.
Oh. But everybody else is gowned up.
Oh. All right.
Time for the gavel.
Time for numbers.
Good evening, Mojo 50. I'm Leprechaun, and here with your bell count grade for the day. Today we had 14 missed innuendo bells, 77 actual bells, 2 rim shots, and 2 AOCs. You're giving us an A for the day. Peace out and good night, y'all.
That's our scores from Friday and Saturday shows. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday, Saturday, and Sundays.
Yep.
All together with this morning's shows for Monday. Amazing job, guys. Wonderfully done. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. This has been Defenders Live, DOAEshow.com. That's DOAEshow.com. Communicator Slug, we love you. Thank you for coming in really late.
See ya.